Hello everyone, my name is Johnny Wu. I'm the director and executive producer for this movie Bullet Brothers in Blood. Responsibility is maybe two or threefold. One is the work with the talent, make sure they know what they're doing and work together pretty well. There's a synergy between all the different people working as the cast members. And then my producer hat is make sure that everybody's happy, content, and everybody run on time and there's no shortcoming. So we always make sure that everything is perfectly well put on, executed. So they always call me I'm the one-take wonder, because usually I can get an actor to express themselves within one take or two. And so this is the reason why we can move very, very fast in this production. What I like about working them is the synergy we have together. We are like an extended family from my family, and they're actually part of like my brother and sister working together to make the film project work. And because this project is all about us, and this is all about who we are to make this showcase to the public. So we want to make sure that we provide the best quality to the public.
This is the first feature I did with Johnny. Well, it's quite professional. And I hear him listening to his staff when they come up with suggestions, and I think that's a good thing. I think he's fine.
I've worked plenty of projects with him since 2014, 15. Probably like 6, maybe 7. But yeah, it's always enjoyable seeing him work and just working together. No time wasted, just using all your resources and time proficiently, and just getting our shots and just knocking them out, making sure we got everything. And
nothing but professional. He's completely prepared. With every Johnny Wu film, he has a signature. And the signature is those fight scenes. They're choreographed well. They're important to the film itself. And they're always going to get what they expect from Johnny. It's a cinematically beautiful film, a good storyline, great acting, and a nice flow. So I think they'll be really surprised with this one. This one's different. It seems like even though Johnny has a signature, every film has a different story, and it's exciting.
This is my first time working with him, but I've followed some of the movies he's made before, talked to some of the people he's worked with. Everybody loves him. He's great to work with. He'll take ideas, but he has a vision for what he wants to do, which is fantastic. It's better to have something, a vision you want to do. Then if anybody's got ideas, then you can adapt it. But he just does a great job. And he's easy to work with, easy to get a hold of, so love working with him.
I have worked with Johnny in the past on Kill World, and I did some work on Wulin the Society, I believe it was. And he's very organized. He's a tremendous producer on top of being a filmmaker, because he stays organized. He's an event planner as well, so he's just very organized, and that I admire because I am not very organized myself.
This is my first time working with him. I've known Johnny for several years now. We've been friends, and I've always wanted to work with him, so I am honored to finally be able to do it.
I have been working with Johnny ever since he was doing Inner Self and Parker. Since he's a role model, somebody that I look up to, and most importantly, somebody that I've learned a trillion different things from. So it's incredible. Johnny's work ethic is amazing. It's either that or he knows the right people to get involved in order to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And I think that that's one of the most important things on set, is to, make sure that everything runs like clockwork. And between him and the amazing crew that we have here, everything does.
He seems to be professional at it. Tries to keep keep the filming go smoothly, as well as make sure that everything is gets done on time.
No, I've worked with him plenty of times before, and he's a fun guy to work with. He's very punctual, very fast, very accurate, but he also loves to have fun, and he treats his cast and crew very well. And I'm not forced to say this; he didn't pay me to do this. So yeah, Johnny is a really great director. He knows how to shoot a film for sure. Really nice guy, really great director. I expect people to look at Johnny's project as something different, especially for local Cleveland. It's just because of I believe that Cleveland is a baby film industry and is growing. I feel like Johnny is putting that effort and that change in the city of Cleveland, Ohio, to produce more films, more budget, more new to the state and to the city. So I always expect the audience and the fans to always be either surprised or in shock, or at least satisfied with Johnny's work. Johnny always liked to deliver satisfaction to his audience.
As a filmmaker, every time I have a new project, it's about challenging myself to become a better filmmaker. Finding certain things that we can do to make it much more complicated and interesting for us. For this project, for example, we actually have a lot more practical effects than any other previous project. So, like for example, we have stunts, people flying out the window, person throwing to the table, fake bullet to the chest, and so on and so on. So all this is actually a practical effect that I have not done a lot in the past, and we actually put that into this project. And very important for me is using project like a short film or feature film to excel my understanding about filmmaking and do a better job in the future. So if you don't see an improvement in any of my projects, that's me. I did not learn anything at all.
The thing that I like about Johnny is that he's very knowing exactly what he wants from every single thing that happens the minute you walk on set. And so I appreciate that, and I like that because it keeps everything moving forward. I feel like not a detail goes by that he hasn't thought of, and he gives everyone an opportunity to do their best while also being mindful of everybody's time and the effort and the talent that they bring to the scene, so that we can give the most to it in the most authentic way possible.
This is actually my third film with Johnny. The first one when I met Johnny was Wuxia 2 The Code, later renamed Immortal Combat. And then I was on Wu Lin Society, and now I'm on Bullets, Brothers and Blood. And working with Johnny's just been a pleasure. I mean, it's great sets, great people. It's mostly bit parts, which that's fine by me because it makes it easier. I don't have to learn a lot of lines, but it's always been fun, and I always enjoy being with the people on the set, the crew, and meeting new actors and crew members.
This is my first time working with him. I'm excited to work with him, and so far it's pretty good. He's nice, so I've been having a good time. He's really professional.
The great thing about Johnny is he's always professional. All his movies, his film sets.
I'm glad I got close to some of the cast members. Love Matt Cain, Jerry Sher, and then Johnny Woo. I'm so glad he brought me on set. It's been fun. It's been like a family.
Johnny is the most economical producer when it comes to our most limited resource time. This film will be shot in 10 principal days. The last one was 11. He is remarkably good at scheduling and maintaining both awareness and control of what's going on, and able to make the decisions of, we've got enough for this one, we can move on to the next one. And when things are not as intended, figuring out a way of taking what we have and making it work in the end.
The first time I worked with him was Wu Lin Society. I played a police officer there, but I was also there to give technical behind the scenes work there also, as far as like police movement, how police carry themselves and act in certain situations. And then this one, I'm more out of it, but I'm more behind the scenes, which is, it's a learning experience too. And working with Johnny, he's funny. He's got jokes at times. Like both movies, he just flat out told me, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you." Okay, all right, I'll take that. But other than that, he's very detailed as far as shooting. He doesn't overdo it like some directors do doing scenes, but he knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it in the camera, he takes it.
Well, I've worked with Johnny Woo on several films. Wushu 2, I believe. Also Maximilian, I've worked with him. I know he's worked with other as well, and I worked with him on Kill World. So yeah, it's quite a few times. It's been a lot of fun. I like working with Johnny because Johnny is kind of like he's a fun guy, but he's kind of like a no-nonsense guy. But he's one of those guys who can actually get you in and out when you're doing a scene that day, and you're basically you're done within like a few hours, unless you're set to be that day, but you're done when you're done. So he doesn't goof around. He just takes care of business and gets it all done. So it's like a 9 to 5.
Now, this is my third film with Johnny. I love working with him. The sets are always well prepared. We get a call sheet. We start on time. We finish on time. And we always get great lunch. John is just a great person to work with. A lot of knowledge. He's very confident in everything that we do, and that helps us. Makes us, have a much better time on set.
First time working with Johnny Woo, about 20th time auditioning, 20th time sending in my headshots, 20th time sending in my resume. Johnny Woo's work ethic is amazing. No pauses, no pauses, straight to the point. Always being on time. So like today, 3:30, they're already ready before me, and I'm always the first one on set. And they already beat me to the set, and it's been like that since day one. And I believe this is day 10. Day 10. We only shot this movie for 10 days, and it's going to be amazing.
No, I've worked on 3 of his feature films, and yeah, he's always like really organized, really easy to work with. Always has like a meeting with the crew beforehand to kind of decide exactly what we're going to do. It's always been a good experience.
Once this movie, Bullet Brothers and Blood, is completed, I think they will be enjoying the storyline. This is written by a good friend, Gaines Strauss, and he did a really great job putting this together. We also completed the fight sequences better in putting a lot of different aspect into it and different camera angle to make it work. So I think people can enjoy it. I'm actually doing a teaser trailer right now, and I'm actually having a great time watching when I have the result.
There's going to be a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fight scenes.
They can expect lots of bullets, lots of brothers, and definitely a lot of blood.
They can expect high quality cinematography, sound effects, some really awesome fight sequences, and a rather intriguing story that's a bit of a twist on an old tale.
Lots and lots and lots of action, as usual. Johnny likes to bring his action. This movie's going to be no exception.
They'll be entertained, as always. Johnny Woo has a great way of showing how he wants his film, of how he directs, especially like I said, just to say with the action, the drama, and the comedy and stuff.
I can't wait for this film to be done. Bullets, Brothers, and Blood. It's great. It's action-packed. We got some great actors, incredible locations, and of course the lighting is absolutely amazing in camera work. So you got to look for that kind of stuff when this movie comes out.
Lots of action, lots of can I say karate, kung fu, lots of it, with people that really know how to do it. And I am not one of them, but I'm gonna learn. I'm learning from the best, and they said they're gonna take it easy on me today, because today Goon 1 gets beat up.
I think that it's in some ways it's of course a very action-filled movie, which all of his movies are. But I think that this one's a little different in that it kind of focuses in on a couple key characters, and it's a very, instead of feeling more epic, it feels like it's just about a few key characters.
There's going to be a lot of action.
It'll probably be, they're gonna enjoy it for its intensity, as far as action and drama. So those two are really gonna be high up there. So yeah, that's what I expect.
I think this is kind of the biggest and the baddest. I mean, this film has some really badass fight scenes, and so I think that's what fans of Johnny Woo's work is going to be in a treated to, is the amazing fight scenes that they have going on in here. It's a great little action film. It really is. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a good journey.
You're going to get a high amount of production value when it comes to this film.
For people who've seen other Johnny Woo films, it has everything that you're familiar with, a lot of good action, but it also has a little bit of love, a little bit of hate, a little bit of romance, and something to take home when you're done.
I would like to thank everybody who got involved in this project, all the cast, crew, friends, and company who actually supported this project. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to make this happen, and got it done within 10 days. Everybody worked together really great. I mean, I can't say too much about everybody, because everybody did a great job, and there's so much of working hard to make this possible. We have Tyler to help, we have Nick to help, we have Scott, Morrison, Pauline, everybody, Deneen, just to name a few, and Michael, who are running behind the scene every day. They take their time to put this together. Thank you.